This has been, you've been talking to us for an hour and a half, so.
I know, time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, it's been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the opportunity. It's such a pleasure to talk to you. We've communicated by email. I don't know that we've actually done a Zoom before.
No, we haven't. So it's been really exciting for me too. And I know I follow your work, although you do get a bit busy sometimes and there's so much stuff to follow. But yeah, I'm always keep an eye on what you're doing.
Every week, so there's lots of stuff out there. But it's always on the website, and there is a search engine. So if you had a subject, you could type it in and pop it up. And these blogs are downloadable, so you can, they're not protected in any way. You can download them, share them with anybody that you want. It's information, and it's all supported by peer-reviewed research. When it's anecdotal, I tell you it's anecdotal, but generally it's all science-based.
Which is what I really love. And as I said earlier, your ability to, one, plow through the research and understand it.
Sometimes I don't.
And then dissect it as well, is really useful. So is there anything else I sort of haven't asked you about that you think would be really important? But I do want to mention
that when people are diagnosed with a life-threatening disease, like I have been, there is hope. Don't depend on just one person's opinion. Get another opinion, at least one more opinion. Do your independent research, especially with PubMed. It's a website that is monitors all peer-reviewed research from all over the world for many decades. So it's all there. You may not get the complete article, but at least the abstract. You'll get a summary of what is being done and the good and the bad. Gives you an idea of forming questions that you can ask your healthcare professionals. But just realize there are things you can do to your body to heal your body and improve your quality of life, no matter what disease you have. And I have a terminal disease. I get it. And I understand I could die in a few months. And I get that too. I am not in denial. I have no problem with dying. The only thing that concerns me is my quality of life. If I have any control, I want to control my quality of life. Not everybody can have that much control, and I may not have that much control as time goes by. I don't know, but I'm doing amazingly well. It's been 21 months since my diagnosis, and my prognosis at that time was 3 to 6 months to live. So, and I'm doing it very well with vim and vigor. I mean, I really feel good, and I can do almost everything that I want to do. So I'm satisfied. I have no problems.
Fantastic.
People need to be motivated to work on their own body and not just leave it to a person in a white coat and whatever they say to do, just do, and that's it. I don't believe in that way of treating your body.
And I suppose your wife, you mentioned your wife earlier, and I know you've mentioned your wife many times about the support she gives. Yeah.
A significant other is really an important part of the equation. Yes, my kids are great, my grandkids are great, but my wife is awesome. And I think somebody has to be in your life. It doesn't matter who it is, but somebody has to be there. There are going to be times of depression. I have been in the deepest abyss of depression at times. I'm only human. I have a terminal disease. You get depressed sometimes. My wife is always there. And then every now and then she beats me up too, that's okay. She, slaps me into reality. And that's okay, because I slap her into reality too. She has moods like I have moods, but we work with each other. And when I need her, she's right there. And that's so, so critical. Sometimes you're very weak and you need that little support. And that brings you out right away and makes everything better.
Oh, well, that's absolutely wonderful.
And this weekend is our 51st anniversary. So that's another nice thing.
Congratulations.
Well, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So my kids are coming in from where they live. They live miles and miles away. So they're coming in with their kids, and we're going to celebrate, which is
great. How many grandkids have you got?
Only 3. I would like 30. only 3.
I'm going to go,
yeah.
I've got 4, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
goodness great.
yeah. They've done things to their body, so they're not going to get any more. So 3 grandkids is fantastic. So 2 adult children and 3 grandkids, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's
And
wonderful.
we'll all get together this weekend, so it's nice.
And family are just so important, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
Just,
oh, yes.
You know,
oh, yes.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Hey, well, thank you. I could probably go on asking you questions for, another hour and a half, but I'll have some respect for your time. Maybe we can catch up again in a few months and see how you're going.
I'll send these links to you. Do I have your email address, or should I send it through? Okay, I should. Okay.
Yeah, you have, because but I'll flick you an email at the end of this, so you just
go ahead. That way I'll make sure I have the email address, and then I'll put the links to IABDM and my consult information and my contact information. Anybody wants to talk to me. If anybody has a question, they can just email me. I answer all my emails.
Fantastic.
But if you want to, if you want to have an in-depth thing like we're doing, I do have consultations like that you can set up. I
think that would be hugely valuable for some people. Just having someone to talk to who understands, who's been there, and who can explain things, I think would be hugely valuable.
So. Yeah, and there's a questionnaire that you would fill out. I do request that you fill out a 3-day food journal, because I need to know the kind of foods that you're eating. And if you have dental x-rays, they can be sent to me too. And we can take a look at that. And, dental disease has a lot to do with progression of chronic diseases, including cancer. So the mouth has to be healthy, or be made healthy, to prevent other problems.
Is cancer increasing? I mean, sometimes I read reports that it's
hard to tell. It's hard to tell. My disease is a very rare disease, certain cancer, but cancer is one of the number 1 or number 2.
And breast cancers. And
cancer in general is right up there, and it's almost number 1. I think cardiovascular disease is number 1. Cancer is number 2. The prevalence is epidemic. We shouldn't have that. Our primal ancestors never had these diseases. Primal societies that live in other remote parts of the world don't have chronic disease. They don't have gum disease. They don't have tooth decay for the most part. Here we have the prevalence of, 60% of the United States population has a chronic disease. 70% of all deaths are related to at least one chronic disease. That's amazing. Unheard of. Over 72% of U.S. adults are either overweight or obese. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, it's increasing here just so dramatically. And what worries me are the kids with type 2 diabetes. 1990 was the first case we had in New Zealand, and it's increasing 3 to 5% per year. I mean, it's just,
food and lifestyle, we can change it.
Absolutely.
Call me, we'll talk about how to do it. And you know how to do it. You have clients, you know how to do it. It's not a difficult thing. Motivating people or helping people self-motivate is very difficult. Sometimes a life-changing event like a stroke or a heart attack or cancer makes a person wake up. Be nice to wake up before all those problems. Be proactive.
It's people seem to have a real struggle getting off the processed foods,
well, it's marketed so well. It's everywhere. You want a snack, there's no healthy snacks. It's, cookies or donuts or a soda. I mean, it's very hard to find healthy snacks. And when people prepare lunches for their kids, it's so easy to prepare processed foods rather than something else. There are solutions. And when I go through, a 3-day food journal, I give options for substitutes to the bad foods. People need to know what they can eat instead.
I work a lot with diabetes, and I do all that, you do all that stuff, but so many people just end up going, I'm just going to take my insulin.
I know. I know. It's easy. Most people want a pill to get better, and they want to get better in a week. So you need to have a strong pill that makes them better in a week. They don't want to wait 2 weeks. They spent 4 decades to get that way, but they want to get better in 2 weeks. It's the way we are.
Oh, well, we can only do the best.
Well, right. So you have to fire people too. People that don't want to be compliant, unfortunately, they will do what they want to do. Just find somebody else. Find somebody else that's going to sell you 20 different supplements, and you're going to be happy to take that. Okay, fine. You won't get better, but you'll be satisfied. Okay. The fact that you think you're taking something that's going to help you probably will help you, because there's a placebo effect.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. You've been fantastic, Sue. Enjoy your day, and wherever, what time of day it is. Here it is almost 7 o'clock at night. There it's in the morning, right?
Yeah, so it's about 22:11 in the morning here. So
well, enjoy the rest of your day. As the sun goes up for you, it's coming down for me.
It is absolutely
Have a great
fantastic.
one.
Thank you so much.
Send me the email and I'll send you the links.
I'll do that. Awesome.
Thanks. Take care.